Hello, welcome. I've got a Heljan model today to have a look at. It's something I've been looking forward to for quite a long time, and this is the Class 25 from Heljan. And this is, let me just have a look, this is the Class 25, and it's adaptly marked as 2530 on the product code, and this is a class 25D7647 in BR two-tone green with small yellow panels. It's DCC ready with 21 pin socket, and this tooling dates from 2021, so I'm expecting this to be a really good model. And when these came out, I really wanted to buy one of these, but they was just so expensive, so I found a really good deal on eBay. And I picked up this model. It's like virtually brand new, there's no wear on the box there. I haven't actually taken this out at all out of the box, and I've been looking forward to this model so much. I've been so tempted to just have a look and have a run, but I thought, no, I'm going to leave it and wait, and we can have a look together. So what do we get? So there is some paperwork on here, and it is in actually sort of colour, so it gives you, please read all this, and it's full instructions before we use it. So it tells you how, obviously, how to separate the body there, where the chip, detailing parts. I don't even know if we've got detailing parts with this model, and a very strange breakdown of all the parts. Not really like an exploded view like normally you get, but that's the only paperwork I've got with this model. Yes, I can see detailed parts there, and there's quite a bit of that, so let's get this out and have a really good look. So they look like snowplows. I don't know. Obviously buffer beam detailing parts and a spare coupling, or is the no coupling fitted? So there's 4 bags of detailing parts there that's come with this. Let's just pop those back in the box, and let's have a look at this locomotive for the first time. So, and there we go. So one of the couplings has been removed, that's why we've got a spare one in the bag there. And yes, they are sprung buffers, very nicely detailed. And just reading on the website, it's sort of saying that we do have quite a lot of factory fitted separate details. We have door handles, etched horn grille, exhaust fan grille, etched fans, handrails, jumper cables, lamp irons, pipework, side grills which are etched, and then we have some things in the separately fitted details in detailing pack is body side grille plates, so that's what I must have seen and what I wasn't sure of. And then there's cosmetic coupling pipework, which we've already had a look at. Some cosmetic screw-link couplings there as well. So actually looking at this, it's looks like somebody, the previous owner, which I can't remember when I was looking at the advert, how I actually fitted all the front pipework on the front of this loco, which is actually very nice, because I find it quite difficult sometimes to get these to look right and stay on. So that's quite a nice feature, and yes, the buffers are all sprung and none of them are sticking, and this looks like a really nice model. So I think we'll have a look at this on a white background and just see if it really does live up to the detail and the hype from a few years ago. So we'll have a look at that next. And yes, this looks a very nice detailed model up close. And let's have a sort of a closer and just a little bit more detailed look around the model. There's some nice detail on that the bogie there. Very nice fine handrails. Have a look at the detail on the front that's been fitted. But before we have a look around the rest of the model first. Yes, this looks really nice. Let's get in a little bit closer and just have a look at what the paint looks like, and the and any other detailing that we can see. Some nice grills etched. I'm not sure if they're etched actually, I just think they're probably separate fitted, or but do look really good. And yes, there is more detail than the Bachmann model, although the Bachmann model I've got is an older version. So let's have a look at the cab side front. So there we can see the detail that's been fitted. There are no crew figures in this model, so you do have to fit your own. But that pipework really does make the model look good once it's been fitted. There's obviously enough detailing parts to fit the rest of the model. Let's have a look at the opposite end. And chain link couplings are fitted there, but they look like they're affecting the... It's not sort of centering very well, the coupling, so may need to have a look at that. You can see a really good level of detail. Heljan's done a good good work on this model. There is nothing really picked out in the cab. Let me just see if I can get to see in the cab there. Not sure if it's coming up on the camera that well. As you can see, there's nothing really on the back wall there. Can we see inside? I'm not sure. Doesn't look like any of the detail is picked out, which is a little bit of a shame. But not to worry, this does have cab lighting as well that I've read about, so interesting to see what it looks like. As you can see, there's some nice detail on the roof as well, sort of, and the way the cream colour there looks really good. So you do have the fan, which you can see nicely through the grille there. And the detail does look quite nice. So let's see how this model runs. First we'll weigh it and just see how it compares on the weight, and then we'll give it a run on the test track. Not a bad weight, not as heavy as the Bachmann models. Okay, does this run? Let's not sure what direction I've got it on. So let's just see. Turn it on nice and slowly. And yes, nice and smooth. Let's have a look how well it navigates the points. No problem whatsoever. These are picosecond radius set track. No problem with the dead frogs. Giving it a nice slow speed. And is this a good crawler? So let's just turn this up very slowly till we get some movement. You can hear the motor trying to do something. And yes, very slow. This is on DC. Let's turn it up a little bit more. And let's try the other way. Let me just stop that and just try that again, because I think I turned it up a little bit too quick. We do have movement there, very slow. So if you want a good crawler, this is it. Let's turn it up a little bit more. You get a slight hesitation as you go slightly quicker as it turns, but very nice controlled model. What lighting do we get on DC? So you'll get the rear lights coming on. And you can see the head codes and the cab lights there. And the same on the opposite end. So you get quite a nice lighting package on DC. So let's take a look inside and let's see how easy it is to chip this for DCC. From looking at the instructions, there's 4 screws on here, and they're sort of hidden, so you can't actually get to them that well. So, not the best design, I don't think. So I'm going to unscrew the rest of these. Okay, that's all 4 screws loose. Let's see if we can get this body shell off. Not really impressed with the location of these screws. They won't come off. Are there any wires in? Yes. Be very careful, there are some wires inside, and they are very fine wires that goes to the head codes. But you can see we've got the 21 pin socket there. No speakers fitted, which is a little bit of a shame. I'm going to fit a 21 pin DCC to this. So let's remove this gently. We've got all these wires just in the way as well. So it's simple as just replacing the blanking plug with the 21 pin, and then we can test it on DCC. Obviously again it's screwed back together, will take a few seconds or a few minutes. How well do we run in DCC? I've set this to 128 steps, so let's just see how well it can crawl on the first step. Speed it up slightly. And yeah, it runs fine. Let's just see how we go in the other direction. Slowly increasing speed. Yeah, smooth enough. And how the lighting. So let me just knock some of the light down a little bit. And it does seem to just light the cab lights as well as the head code. So you can see there. I'm not sure if you can, if the head codes and the cab lights are just one LED. I can't see how you can change those and none of the other functions really make any difference. So I'll say yeah, really are running with the cab lights on. Overall, a very nice model, and I would recommend buying one of these if you can find one at a good deal. Don't overpay. And the only real problem that I've found was really accessing the DCC socket. The 4 screws that you need to remove sort of hidden by the bogie. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you on the next video. Have a good evening and take care.